First thing I'd like to do is congratulate two groups of people. Number one, Alabama, for the job they did, and their coaching staff and their players did a fantastic job. And number two was our fan base. I thought they were phenomenal, and told the team at halftime they certainly deserved better than what they saw in the first half. But when we rolled back out in the second half, they were still there. They were still ready to cheer and did a heck of a job. And I'm thankful that we did fight a whole lot better than we did a year ago against Tennessee in a similar type of a start.
The first half was an eye-opener a little, not really, because we came back in the second half and we fought, so we could do it. But we had a couple penalties that set us back a couple yards and gave them a lot of yards. So, we got to correct those things.
I think we're just mostly hurting ourselves. It was penalties, third down, stops, picks, the fumble. All those things came into effect. We're just hurting ourselves. But, we got it together in the second half, and we just got to start faster next time.
A year ago after we got beat by Tennessee the way we did, at that point we had two losses in the conference and two Eastern Division losses, and we really were completely out of control of winning the East and having a chance to play for this SEC championship. And the best news about today is that we still have a chance to control what happens. Where a year ago we did not have that ability.
Of course, it's just the beginning of the season. We still have a whole another half of football to go. And you saw it last year; anything can happen. So this is definitely not a downfall to the team because we're going to bounce back.
There's a lot of things that can happen, and our guys have not lost hope at all. They know that they got whipped. They know that we do have a bright future if we take care of business from this point forward and get better. We got ourselves in a mess. I don't even know how to explain that other than Alabama just took it to us. But once we got into that mess and we had a chance to regroup and do a little bit of a gut check and a little soul searching there at halftime, if you look at what happened from that point on, then I think it was pretty valiant. I thought the guys fought. I think the leaders led. There was no quit in that group, and that there's a lot to be said for that. We still lost. We still, we had our chance, But, I am proud of the way they fought. It could have been a lot worse, buddy. Everybody could have rolled up in a ball and quit. And it would have been an embarrassing thing to everybody. But I don't think one player is embarrassed by his effort.
Yeah, no one hung their head after the game. People are upset, obviously, because we lost. But, it's not the end of the world. We still have another half of the season to go. So, we'll bounce back. Alabama just played a good game. You can't take anything away from them. They played a good game throughout the whole game. But, you can just see in everyone's eyes that, no one laid down. Everyone still fought throughout the whole game.
There's absolutely things to build on, and there's absolutely, a ton of hope. You go into the season hoping that you can win the Eastern Division, and you go into the season with the ability to control your destiny in that regard, and we still have that control, So that's a good thing. It's a good thing to build off of, and that's where our focus is going to be.